All right, y'all. Hey, I'm Tasha. I live in Abu Dhabi. I'm from Dallas, Texas. And I wanted to talk to y'all about reasons I moved abroad. I know this is a heavy topic, especially with so much going on around the world. So I think we should talk about it, especially since I live abroad. I've been here a year and a half. So yeah, let's talk about it. I would say my first reason is because I was emotionally exhausted and I was kind of feeling like I was kind of stuck. I felt like I wasn't growing anymore. I was teaching in Dallas. I'm also teaching in this country as well. But Dallas just made me feel, I just felt very comfortable. Like I was at a standstill. And I knew that I needed a big shift because I am a person that likes routine. I do love comfort. For many years, I wanted to move from Dallas to DC, but I wouldn't do it because I was too scared. And sometimes when I wait so long, and I know it's been a decision that I've been wanting to make, like moving from Dallas. When an opportunity come, I'll just jump on it. Like I won't even think about it no more because I'm so exhausted thinking about it and being indecisive about it. I'll just make the decision. So essentially, that's what I did, and I don't regret it at all. So yeah. Also, I was so tired of just teaching in the U.S. It wasn't bad, but I was just comfortable. Like I was teaching pre-K. I love teaching pre-K. I've been teaching pre-K for 10 years, but here in this country, I am teaching fifth grade. I would have never taught fifth grade. And I've been offered such good opportunities here so far that I really can't go into detail about, but teaching fifth grade has been very interesting. It's kind of like having pre-K kids that's just a bit more independent. They're still kids. Kids are kids, right? Uh, also, also, I kind of felt like I was in survival mode. Like I would get my check from work and then I wouldn't have a lot left over. You just basically have enough as a teacher to pay your bills and a little bit of play money, but not a lot. So essentially, you're just surviving. And what I can truly say is, since moving here to Abu Dhabi, I feel like I'm living now. I have a lot more time on my hands, which I am guilty of not truly utilizing the time how I should, but I'm going to change that. That's why I'm saying it out loud. I'm not going to keep doing this, but you have more time on your hands and you have more things at your fingertips. Like I have a cleaner here. I can get a massage at home. Uh, just all of those little knickknacks like that. Like you can get everything at your doorstep here. I know we can do that in America, but it is a lot more pricier. So I truly, truly appreciate this experience. I'm sorry, y'all. I was looking outside. I think I see a bug on my balcony. But anyways, yeah, it's just like getting out of that hustle and bustle flow, just to kind of grow as a person, you know. Um, Another thing, this is one of the safest countries in the world. America is definitely not on that list. And now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love America. I'm not one of those people like, oh, I'm never moving back. I'm definitely moving back at some point. I'm definitely gonna buy a house in America at some point. I love it. I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. I'm telling you. But it is nice not having to think about. Like I go for a run sometimes at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. and I know that I can blast my earphones and I'm gonna be okay. I don't have to worry about certain things happening to me. We know what happens in America. I don't even think I need to list. And plus, I don't think YouTube allows you to talk about that. But anyways, I feel safe walking alone at night. I feel safe waking up early and walking. I feel safe walking to the gym. I just feel safe. Like, such a blessing to be able to feel safe. And I urge you, if you haven't felt what that feels like, maybe just travel. Travel to the Middle East and see what it feels like not to have to worry in that and to that aspect. I don't have to worry about those things. Some of the things that I have to worry about in America, I don't have to worry about here, you know? I just feel like I am at a point to where my nervous system is relaxing. Now, I do get homesick sometimes and it will send me like in a spiral, but at the same time, my nervous system is able to relax, and because I do work out, and I think the working out has really helped me just kind of regulate my emotions and my nervous system and my thought process, my thinking process, whatever you want to say. So, what else? I do also like that in this country, I don't have to worry about language because, yes, their first language is Arabic, but they also speak English here, and they speak pretty good English. I mean, it's some words that you kind of have to break up a little bit, but for the most part, it's good English. I have nothing to complain about as it relates to that. And the people here are so kind. They are so kind. They are so helpful. Some of the things that we see about these different countries, this is for around the world. All of our countries show us what they want to show us. But some of the things that they show about this country is just not true, and you don't know until you travel. Just like people think every time I go somewhere here, they always ask me, is the U.S. dangerous? And I'm just thinking, dang, all of America is not dangerous. What are they showing y'all? But I mean, they probably showing them the worst parts of America to see, But anyways, also you have so much time to just grow as a person, to kind of redefine who you are and what you want those things to look like. What type of friendships do you want to curate? How do you want to eat? Like when I moved here, so far I've lost almost 30 pounds just from just having time to just get up, run, go to the gym, eat healthier. I have the money to do it, of course, because I really don't have any bills as a teacher here, which I'm so appreciative of that. So you really are able to get back to who you are. I'm going to therapy. Like, I'm just so grateful to be in this place that I'm at. I'm not saying that everything is perfect. I do have struggles, a lot of struggles sometimes. And they mostly like in my head struggles, But like, I have to say I'm so appreciative. Also, the medical system here, or the health system here, is really nice. Automatically, if you have a job here, you're going to get insurance and you don't have to pay extra out of your check. So that's nice. I would say that adjusting to life outside of the U.S. is a big one. There are a lot of culture shocks for me here. I start with like the language sometimes. Some of the words that they use, I'm just like, oh, because honestly, they use a lot of British words, and believe it or not, they're very different from America. Also, like we take our weight in pounds. They do like kg. When I go to the grocery store, they use a different metric system. So it took some getting used to that. When I'm driving, it's a different metric system. It really does take getting used to that. It's also a huge culture shock just seeing people from all over the world. And don't get me wrong, I know America is super diverse, but I think this is kind of like a different type of diverse, Like it's not that it's more or that it's way different. It's just like it's more people from certain countries that don't come to America, My first time meeting a South African was actually here. I didn't even know. I've never met a South African. I know mostly in like Texas we have like Nigerians, like that's to me I feel like that's the biggest one we have. And so it's just been so nice because the South Africans are some of the best. They're some of the nicest people. Like that's been my experience so far. They have been some of the most welcoming people that I have came across. So I would definitely say meeting new people from all over the world has been amazing. Also being able to travel for cheap is amazing because, I'm in the Middle East. A trip from the Middle East to Thailand is $800. A trip from here to London, which is 8 hours away, I think it's like $800. And we pay that in the States, from state to state sometimes. Like from Texas to New York, you might pay that. From Texas to California, you might pay that. It depends on the season. But anyways, another thing is letting go of urgency. Here, I feel like the local people here, they are not like trying to get everything done fast. They are just cruising. And I don't say that in a bad way or an offensive way. I say it because they are not living in survival mode here at all. They are living their lives. One time I was late for work and I was just running in the building, like walking real fast. And the local lady was like, "Why are you running? You're already late. You might as well just walk." I was like, you know what? She got a little point, right? But anyways, I would say I also feel like I sleep better. I sleep better. I don't know why I sleep better. I don't know if it's because I feel safe. I hate the weather here. I hate the weather because they don't have all 4 seasons. So I don't like that. I hate that actually. Um, I feel like I have more time to create content, which I don't do it, but I love doing it. When I do it, I love it. And what I'm finding is sometimes I'm so in my head or so ready to, oh, I'm ready to go to America, see my family, see my friends, that like I get so overwhelmed by that and I don't create anything. So I'm like, I got to find systems that work. You still have to find systems when you move to a different country. Like you're still carrying yourself. You know what I mean? You don't move to a new country and everything just gets better. No, you just try to find better systems and you meet people and you get exposed to different things, different ways of doing things. And you just expand in that way. You're still carrying yourself. You still have to find systems that work for you in this new country. So essentially that's what I'm doing. I just don't want to get to a point to where I'm stuck or I'm sleeping on my own potential. And then I get up one day and I'm like, oh, what have I done? Okay, I moved to a new country. I'm teaching in a new country, but what else? I don't want to get there. I want to make sure that I'm touching everything that God has for me to touch. I know that talking is easy for me. I love to do it. So yeah, pray for me that I can stay super consistent and deliver things that y'all want me to deliver. Based on this video, if you have anything else that you would like to know, just drop it below in the comments and I'll see if I can answer that for you or create a video based on what you're asking. Or a couple of the questions. We can do a Q&A out. We can do a Q&A every Friday. If y'all want to drop some questions, I'll put them all together and I'll answer them on Fridays. That would be dope. But anyways, I'll say this. If you're feeling stuck, heavy, or like you've outgrown a place, you probably have. And it might be time for you to shift. I'm not saying you have to move to a new country to shift, but maybe a new state, maybe a new city in your state. Like I live in Texas. Maybe move from Dallas to Houston. Maybe move from Houston to Dallas. I'm not saying you got to make such a huge leap because moving out of the country is not going to be for everybody. Sometimes people just like to travel to new countries and that's okay too. It's all about finding out what works for you, right? But I just want to say you're not crazy for wanting peace. Sometimes you have to leave what's familiar to you to feel free. And I can truly say that I am at a point to where I feel free. I do need to work on my discernment though with people. I do need to work on that. But anyways, let me know if this video resonates with you. Like I said, let me know if there's anything that you want me to talk about. And always remember that you need to choose peace over comfort at all times. And honestly, I feel like when it's time for you to make pivots, you don't have peace because you haven't moved. So make sure you're moving. Do what you need to do. Pray on it. Fast on it. Talk to your friend about it. Not your negative friend. Okay? Your forward thinking friend. Not your hater friend. Your forward thinking friend. So do that. See what happens. And if you decide to do something, oh my God, you have to tell me. You have to tell me in the comments. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I'm so happy for you. I'm already happy. I don't know what you're going to do. And I don't know if this video is really going to help you, but I hope it does. I hope it does. Because it's so much on the other side of I got this from my friend, by the way. But I don't know the quote. I forgot it. But I think it said something like your life begins at the other side of comfort, something like that. And yeah, remember that, y'all. It's more to life than your comfort. And you are bigger than your comfort zone. Bye.